We should take last season personally, and that this year we're not proving it to anyone. We're proving it to ourselves and our team that we're gonna make a mark this year, and I believe in that.
Losing's motivating. If you like losing, you're in the wrong place, and our guys know that it's been sent all off season that if you like losing, like you're in the wrong place. So our numbers are a bit different. Like kids have probably left the program because it's not a rec program. It's not a rec team. This is a high school football team in the great state of Ohio. Like, it's not meant to be easy.
Definitely, like, really focusing on the fundamentals. Those tiny things were what got us last year, and like, if we can get those fundamentals, we'll be able to beat those teams and increase, maybe win 2 or 3 more games, four more games this year.
This might be one of the younger teams around. It was a pretty young team last year, but now it's a young team with experience.
Yes.
What difference does that experience make?
That experience definitely in those big time situations. That experience will help us maybe from other young teams. I know in our conference and on our schedule, we had a lot of teams with seniors graduating. So now that we have those younger kids with experience over those years, they'll build more experience and bring more success to our program.
Very young team, but I mean, we still are. But last year we were really young, but this year we're going to have a lot of guys who are going to be good. The offense is getting put together nice because last year we had basically all sophomores, and now they're juniors and they're doing really good.
I know at least my sophomore year was a little scary going into those first couple of games, so I think start of the season especially, we should be prepped and ready to go into those games. And in practice, I mean, the guys are getting they got first reps last year and they're getting first reps this year too, so that's good too.
It's about us. That so many games last year, it wasn't necessarily always what the other team did, it's what we did. You know, we go into Cleveland Heights last year, it was 28-28 at halftime. Austintown Fitch, it was 10-3 at halftime. We lost to, our rivals 7-0. We lost to Solon 10-3. Like these were the first two were close games at halftime, but it's hard to finish. So that's been a big message to us. It's about us.
You guys have pieces back up front. You have the quarterback back in Nolan. You have Xavier back at running back. Mm-hmm. What kind of difference does that make going into the season, you think?
The difference, I think, is that we started last year, we had a bunch of guys close, but this year, the O-line we have is, I believe, the closest that it will ever be. And I think that's going to really push a strong line.
Our O-line, they're big, they're going to be blocking. I feel like we have a good offensive package this year. And our defense, I see that our linebackers like Storm and Joey are going to be dominating, and our DBs, we have a lot of good plays this year, a lot of good rotation of guys. So our defense, I feel like, is also dialed in, ready to go.
Something that has been consistent here has been the line play, producing big linemen. You had J.D. Duplain, then you had Blake Miller, then you had Colin Van Roy, who said, hey, watch out for this Cormac Lally last year, and here you got Cormac and these guys back. What's it about this group up front, and this program's culture up front?
I think it's about Coach Taylor and the offensive line. We added Coach Hatza-Giorgio this year because Coach Taylor is now the offensive coordinator. I think that's a big part of it, is that linemen get stuff first. We let them get helmets first. We let them get shoulder pads first. They eat. It's the value we as a coaching staff put on linemen. You look at the drafts a lot of the time now in the NFL. It's O-line, D-line, and those guys win games. You look at a lot of the games that are won at any level, high school, college, NFL. It's linemen that win those games. So we're proud of that. We're proud of B. Mill, who could be a first-round draft pick someday, and JD went back for his 5th year at Michigan State, and he went back because he loves football and wants to be in the NFL.